mortar mix to tile. Okay, a lot of people don't get this right, and it becomes a big mess. You mix too much water, you lay down the tile, it starts coming up through the tile, big mess. You don't use enough water, it's drying up on you. You can't move the tile around. It's a pain in the butt. You don't want to do that either. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the steps of how I do it, and it works for me. And it's a happy medium of how to do this. Okay. So this is the mortar I use. It's Mayfi's ceramic tile mortar, and I'm going to go through the instructions with you real quick on how to do it. So what you would do is, we're not going to do the whole 50-pound bag. We're going to do a little bit. So you'd pour your water, you'd put your mortar in, you pour the water in, put your mortar in, and you would mix it for 3 minutes. Okay, you mix it for 3 minutes, you let it wait for 5 minutes. After you let it wait for 5 minutes, you're going to mix it again for 1 minute. Okay, and then at that point, it should be ready to go, ready to trowel. You get your trowel and lay it on the concrete or whatever floor you're going to lay it on. So we'll get started. The consistency, it all looks like pancake batter, but you want to hold the stir up and you want it to take a couple seconds for it to fall like that. If it's dripping fast, it's too much. So when you go to put the tile down, it's going to seep up through the tile. And when you go to grout, you're constantly grinding it down so you can grout. It's a pain in the butt. You'll have to do the whole floor that way. But if you get it to where it's actually kind of dripping off after a couple of seconds, once you lay it down with the trowel, it's thick enough to where when you lay the towel down, it's not the mortar's not moving around too much, and you don't want it coming up through the gap. So this will be perfect. That's a perfect blend. That's what you want.